Yeah, so I bought myself a job.
Yeah,
And I haven't looked back.
Hi, welcome to Irving House. You're on Irving Street in the middle of Cambridge. You're near Harvard, you're near the high school, you're on a beautiful residential street, and this is my family's guest house. But I've been trying to tell them. We get so many repeat guests. The story goes that the building was built by a grocer named Enoch Bean back in 1893, and it stayed a two-family house until about 1927 when Harvard was expanding at that time. There was a need for more lodging for Harvard students. And so the house was chopped up into smaller rooms and was no longer a two-family house. In 1945, the previous owners bought it. They were running a guest house on Kirkland and they were looking to expand and have more rooms. So they ran it from 1945 until 1990 when my family happened upon it. This haunted house that was really not running to its full potential. And my mother had never stayed in a hotel, had never really had the experience of doing a project this big, but she had people who believed in her and invested in her idea. And she worked incredibly hard to make it what it is today. I think that really tells the sort of fire that women need to have to get on with it, because when you have kids, when you have no job and you don't know what to do next, you build on whatever you've got. And if you don't have a credit card, it doesn't mean you can't open a business and start accepting credit cards. So she was a force. One of my mom's favorite marketing adventures was to design our own postcards, and we mail these anywhere in the world. At the time my mom bought this property with her partners, she really needed a job, like a future, a thing she could sink her teeth into. She was a person who wanted to do. And so when my father happened upon this scary old house and this potential, which had a lodging license in a neighborhood near Harvard, she had the energy and the knowledge to keep going and make more of it. As an independent business, I feel like the misinformation that is out there tricking people, so to speak, is extremely difficult to overcome. We've been around since long before Expedia and before Google even. So the fact that we have to buy our own advertising listing on this search platform is crazy to me. But we have to, because we want to be out in the world. We want to be findable by new people, by new guests. This place is like a unicorn. It is independent, it is well run, it is comfortable, it is exactly what you need, it is close to where you need to be, and everyone is just so welcoming and so low stress. Everything just relaxes when you walk in the door. It seems to me like women are always taking care of somebody else, whether it's a parent or a child or a sister, or like women tend to be the caregivers. So the fact that they show up and they're at this place of business to make it work for their employees, for the community, is a level of passion that you don't necessarily see in many other areas, I think.
Welcome to Hubba Hubba. Let's go forth and be fabulous. Hi, my name is MJ Pullens. I am the owner of Hubba Hubba. I have been the owner since 2019. I took over from the family of Susie Phelps. Susie Phelps was the original founder and owner and muse of Hubba Hubba. The store has been around since 1978. I decided to buy Hubba. Susie, the former owner, passed in 2017, and the store went to her sister who lived in Colorado. And I, at that point, had become really good friends with the manager. I, at that point, had just gone through a really nasty divorce with an abusive husband. And we had just sold our house in Cambridge. And I was working a job I hated. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. I had gone to business school, and I'm a proud business school dropout. And I ran the numbers, and I'm like, hey, this isn't such a bad idea. Wait. And it was kind of scary, and I have no idea what I was doing, even though I had done marketing and sales and all sorts of things. And I had started working in retail when I was literally 6 years old. I had a little toy, oh my God, I had a little toy retail, like credit card slide, like board game when I was little. I mean, like I was made to do this. Yeah, so I bought myself a job. Yeah, and I haven't looked back. The biggest challenge I have getting people to walk in the door is they're scared to come into a sex store. Now, for me, I don't consider us a sex store. I consider us as I say, a sex-positive alternative store. Mostly we're a clothing store. Mostly we're whatever you want us to be. Everything we represent is about being inclusive and loving and welcome to everybody. And that's not how this city is acting. We want to work really closely with disability rights and things like that. A lot of our products are specifically tailored to people who may need help, especially, in intimate affair, we have a lot of disability things. And these people aren't walking the 2 miles from either T-stop that is close to the store or walking 5 blocks from the closest parking space. And there is no handicap parking space nearby because we have exactly one that's taken up by somebody who works nearby. That's supposed to serve all 40 businesses in this 3-block area. And it really hurts for me because my mother was severely disabled. And this is a really important issue for me is, making things accessible. And they're not accessible. I think the numbers are like 40% of the population now has a walking disability. And Cambridge is cutting them out.
A few weeks ago, when I was swimming in a pond, I noted the mid-afternoon sun so much further south on the horizon. It was the first time I really felt the earth tilting away from the sun, seeming to give it a backward glance. The light gets thinner, more fragile, a shimmer, not a ray. Onward to embrace the dark and savor the light wherever we find it.